about it? That was real good. That was money, first of all.
Let's do another one.
Hey everyone, it's Chris Knight and you're watching The Real Review 3000. We're doing another trailer reaction today, and today it's on It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, the new Tom Hanks film that's based, let's just say, dramatically based on Fred Rogers' life. And if you don't know who Fred Rogers is, we all knew him as children as Mr. Rogers. So a few things about this movie real quick. Tom Hanks, his son, Colin Hanks, has done a movie that was based on Fred Rogers also. So they're both playing Mr. Rogers, which is kind of an interesting thing. And it's eerie. Go look online. There's several pictures out there. It's eerie how much they both look like him. And I know makeup does wonderful things and all that, but it's really eerie. Also, there's a documentary out there if you want to check that out, and that's called, I believe, Won't You Be My Neighbor? Now, with all of that, I will say this. I grew up with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and this man was an inspiration to a lot of people and helped raise a lot of children with good morals and stuff. So in today's SJW culture, I almost say we need somebody like Mr. Rogers again, somebody that at least teaches people how to not be offended by people's opinions and how to talk through stuff and not just sit there and lash out at each other. So I kind of wish we had somebody like Mr. Rogers. A few quick facts about Mr. Rogers. He was an ordained Presbyterian minister. He was also one of the first nationally televised public broadcast shows, and he also fought for public broadcasting, fought really hard, went to Congress, talked to Congress or a panel at Congress about it, and he did a lot of good things for public broadcasting. Whether or not you like public broadcasting or not, it actually is a good forum for people who can't get on normal television. If you can make a program that they'll pick up, it's a really good forum. And one of the reasons why we still have it today is because of Fred Rogers. With that said, we're going to go into this trailer right now. All right. Make sure we get the headphones on. And we're going to go 3, 2, 1, reaction.
Hello, neighbor.
Hey, I'm looking for Fred Rogers. In here.
Now, if I remember right, this is about
It's a beautiful
a journalist going to meet Mr. Rogers. And from what I've heard, the guy was more in the belief that this was more of a persona than reality. And this man, if I remember right, also said that basically Fred Rogers changed his life.
Mr. Rogers, I'm here to interview you.
It is so nice to meet you.
You okay?
Profiling Mr. Rogers.
Boyd, please don't ruin my childhood.
This piece will be for an issue about heroes. Do you consider yourself a hero?
We are trying to give the world positive ways of dealing with their feelings.
The man was truly a treasure in the United States.
There are many things you can
And
do.
it's something to be
You can
said that
play
as
all
long
the
as he was in the
keys
public
on a
eye,
piano at the same time.
nobody ever made Mr. Rogers look like a phony, because he wasn't. The man was true to everything he said, so that was
Like me.
really important.
Sometimes we have to ask for help, and that's okay. I think the best thing we can do is to let people know that each one of them is precious.
Hey, Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day
That was wonderful.
And, you know, that right there, I mean, even the feeling I get watching that, you know, they don't even have any twist. It doesn't even make you think that the guy wasn't the way he was. Because he wasn't. He was completely genuine, constantly. I met the man when I was somewhere around 5, 6, 7, somewhere around there. And I was just, I was just so excited to meet this guy. And my mom, even after he died, we had a long conversation about him. My mom even talked about how it was just great to meet the man, but he didn't act like it was a big deal for you to say hi to him. And you see right there, he didn't change his life. Public transportation, he was a big public figure, and he didn't let that get to his head. Soon after my first son was born, my mother and my father gave me a book of inspirational quotes that were from Mr. Rogers. I don't know if I can't remember if the book was actually written by him, but they're his quotes and stuff. And, you know, sometimes when life gets a little too hard, your kids are driving you nuts and something, I will read that because it still resonates today, those things. So, you know, I'm going to go see this movie. There's just no question about it. And I would suggest you guys go see it too. Just on the sheer fact that if this is true to form, which it looks like it's going to be true to form to his life, it will let you into a world that is so far gone from today's world. And this man fought because he saw stuff that's going on today happening. He knew that inclusion was important, but what he knew about inclusion is that you can't separate people. You have to show them why they're the same and not try to show them why they're not the same. And in today's world, that's something that's really important. With that said, I'm Chris Knight. This is The Real Review 3000. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Do me a favor, please hit that like button down below. If you didn't like the video, hey, hit the like button. It doesn't hurt anything. Also, hit that bell down below so you can be notified when we're coming out with new stuff, which is quite regularly right now. And also, if you would, please leave a comment. If you don't leave a comment, we do appreciate everything else. You watching this video is really important to us. And thank you to all our subscribers. And thank you to all of you. You guys have a nice day.
Hey guys, thanks for checking us out. Be sure to subscribe to both channels, and make sure to check out our friends in the Fandom Minutes. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and BitChute, and you can also send us an email at Sean@SeanStackHouseReacts.com and Chris Knight at TheRealReview3000.com. And be sure to swing by our Teespring store to pick up some awesome merchandise.